This is A-Game, fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.
What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love. And we are back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to start off with an article, and then I'm going to come back and give you guys my take on this article. And before I get into the article, I would like to shout out Miss Angie. Shout out to Miss Angie B for sending me this article and asking me to review it. So shout out to Miss Angie. Salute to all of the visionaries out there. Much love. So let's get into the article. I'm going to share my screen. And let's get into it. It says, police lies about scepter raiders filming a grape show yet again why we can't trust them. This is from Philadelphia City Life. It says, when something sounds too bizarre to be true, chances are it's not, especially when the source is the police. Last week, reports of a grape that occurred during a late night scepter market and Frankfurt elevated train ride garnered national and international coverage. Upper Darby police initially reported that a woman was raped while other riders looked on and failed to call 911. Even more disturbing, police claimed that riders not only did nothing to help the victim, but went so far as to film her sexual assault on their cell phone cameras. I can tell you that people were holding their phone up in the direction of the woman being attacked. Scepter Chief Thomas Nestel III told the press at that time. We want everyone to be angry, disgusted, and to join us in being resolute in keeping our system safe. We need the public to notify us when they see something that seems to be unusual. It's disturbing that there were definitely people on the L and no one did anything to intervene or to help this woman. Upper Darby's police superintendent, Timothy Bernhard, said at the time, it speaks to where we are in society. I mean, who would allow something like that to take place? It's so troubling. The shocking incident quickly became a lightning rod for outrage from women's rights advocates as well. My greatest fear about it is twofold. One is that people just don't care, and the other is that they thought this might be a consensual sexual activity that was a grape. That was what grape looked like to them. Carol Tracy, executive director for the Women's Law Protection in Philadelphia, told the press at that time. Now, I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I'm going to give you guys my take on this. Now, this is an example of Black men allowing themselves to be desensitized. See, brothers, we have to understand that we are living in a culture that is so violent, that is so vile, that is so disgusting that we have been desensitized to what's wrong. Because one thing that I definitely agree with is when that lady Carol Tracy said that the incident is twofold. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And Black man, you didn't care about that woman getting raped. Why? Because in the lost value system, you are desensitized to internal problems. So now, if we see sex going on anywhere, we think it's actually consensual. We think it's consensual because porn has desensitized us to thinking anywhere that you see people having sex is consensual. They just trying to put on the show. That's why y'all had y'all cameras out. This woman was being sexually assaulted in public. In public, and you dudes filmed it. You filmed it. See, I'm not telling you to go play superhero, Negro, but don't partake in the bullshit. Y'all couldn't tell that that woman was being assaulted? Y'all couldn't tell? See, because I remember a couple of years ago, a black woman was in the club and she was getting smashed on the dance floor. And people thought that was consensual. People thought that that was her boyfriend, her boyfriend getting it in the club. That woman was actually being sexually assaulted. But black men, we've been desensitized by this American value system, by this lost value system, where it numbs black men to what's really going on out here in the world. Because we don't see nothing but the money. So we don't see what's going on in our families. We don't really see or know what's really going on out here in the streets with people. We don't understand just what people are going through and dealing with because we've been desensitized. This nigger culture, this wicked culture has destroyed black men to the point where we're numb to what's going on. We're numb. See, if you're not going to help that situation by physically helping that situation, call the cops. I know that's what I would have did. And I don't care what none of you dudes got to say, because I'm not a street dude. So you can't call me a snitch. But see, 9 times out of 10, if that was me and some of my homies on the train, even if it was just me, I'd have put hands on that dude. I'd have put hands on that dude. Because I'm not desensitized to stuff like that. And no black man should. I'm not asking you to do what I do, but do something. Do something. Do something, man. Because at the end of the day, we all will want somebody to do something about it if that was any of our people. See, we grown men now. We got to be men. And we have to think and respond like men. There's no goddamn way there's a bunch of black men on that train with their phones out. Y'all niggas thought y'all was watching a porn? That's how desensitized y'all are. That's how barbaric you are in your mind. You think you watching a porn. This is what American culture has done to the black man's mind. It has turned us into savages. It turned us into demons. Demon time. I'm a savage. What? classy, boozy, ratchet. To where you got black men watching a person get great. How do you watch this? As a black man, I know if you'll watch a black woman get great, why wouldn't you watch your homeboy get great? What's the difference? Desensitization is desensitization. To be desensitized is just to be that. And black men, we got to understand what has done this to us. What has done this to us is American culture attached with their values. See, because to become desensitized is to lose touch of what's real. It's to lose touch on what's valuable, which is life first. Which is life first. And a lot of us black men, we have become desensitized to life, to where rape is normalized, sexual assault is normalized. It is normalized in our head, brothers, to where we can walk around and see it and record it and want to put it out and get views for it. You want to go throw it up on X videos and Pornhub and all of that stuff. Because you thought what you were watching was consensual. Any kind of sex is consensual, huh? This is why y'all defended Glendon Cameron and found ways to make excuses. And y'all still talking about the age of consent and all of that wicked shit. When y'all dudes are just looking to justify being desensitized. That's really what it is. You are desensitized to things that you are actually supposed to feel. Okay? You are supposed to feel bad if you hear about what Glendon Cameron said. You are not supposed to not feel nothing by that. But this culture has desensitized black men. We have allowed ourselves to be desensitized to where real things in life do not move us. It actually keeps us still while we chase around and run through life chasing fake shit. Not understanding or forgetting what life is really about. See, black man, we lost our foundation. We've lost our foundation. And the foundation of us is the internal 5 of the 10 life values. That is our foundation. Our foundation as men is knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That is our foundation as men. So anything up under those 3 things, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, spiritual value, health value, family value, appearance value, dwelling value, we forgot that. We forgot that. And it is because we're living in a culture that desensitizes us and tells us not to worry about it. See, the reason why none of you black men help that black woman, it is because you don't give a fuck about your family. See, black men have lost the concept of family where there's no love and support. So it's easy for you to say F another black man. It's easy for you to say F another black woman, and she right in front of you getting raped. It's easy for you to say that because you may come from a family where that may have happened to you. So people got to get it how they live. This is a breakdown in the family dynamic. There's no love and support. Black people just don't have a simple love and respect for one another, man. Just simple stuff. That we'll stand there and watch this woman get done the way she was done and record it and then try to get views and get paid off of it. This is sick, but this is the culture we living in. And the reason why it's so sick, because this culture is backed by a lost value system. And the reason why people are sick is because there's no care. When you don't care, you would watch something like that and record it. This shows our mental state, black men. Our mental health is in extreme danger as a group of men. This is why I say we got to heal before we build, because there's no goddamn way you're supposed to sit there and watch somebody get raped and think it's funny. And think it's funny. You're not supposed to be desensitized enough to say, or not to even know if this woman is being sexually assaulted or not. How can't you tell? You can't tell because you've been desensitized through degenerative sex and through the watching of porn. You've been desensitized to vile sexual acts. And this speaks to a level of mental health that we're suffering from, black men. This is why in the Black Manosphere magazine that you could go down in the description box and get your copy, we speak on one of the main issues that black men are dealing with, which is poor health conditions. See, I know a lot of times when we speak about health, the first thing you think about is your physical. And yes, you got to get your physical together. But what about our mental state? What about our mental state? Because I'm pretty sure it was dudes on that scepter who was in shape enough to beat dude ass. But they mind stopped them. Their poor mental health conditions, being desensitized, is what stopped them. And this is why I say, black man, we got to heal before we build. We got to replace the lost value system with the 10 life value system. So make sure y'all get down in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. Also, the link to the article will be in the description box if you would like to read the entire article. I appreciate y'all for tuning into the video. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all share, make sure y'all subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to all of the visionaries. Much love to the A Game Nation. And I'm going to catch you on the next video. Peace.
This is A Game. Fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.